Let's bring in Fox News political analyst who lost his brother Christian to gun violence in Chicago, Gianni Caldwell. Gianni, obviously this story I'm sure is personal for you. You lost your brother in Chicago. I want to get your take on Brandon Johnson not renewing the contract on ShotSpotter. Your take.
And you're right, this is very personal for me. Any crime situation in Chicago tends to be personal for me because I know that there is a human cost to it. I'll tell you, this ShotSpotter, one of the reasons in which they don't want to renew the contract is because they say that it only resulted in about 9% of findings by the police being able to actually locate an actual shooting. Now, here's the issue that I have with this beyond the Democratic convention and them deciding to do this after the fact, after they're there. You have no other technology that you're proposing to replace it. You have no solutions as to how you're going to keep crime down. I understand that these shootings are at least being alerting the police in the Black and Latino neighborhoods, but a lot of times that's where the shootings are happening. So why would there be any sense of discrimination when this is where the problem areas can be? Now, mind you, in Chicago, things have very much shifted. It's not just areas of the south side of Chicago and the west side of Chicago. It's now all over the city, including in downtown, where there's even been a shooting right by City Hall. So they need help. Police, law enforcement need help. This was about a almost $50 million contract that they had since 2018. But again, if you cannot give us another piece of technology that's going to do this job much more effective, you're leaving lives at risk. So they need to do better at least bringing something to the fold that they think is going to do a much more objective job, because just taking it away is putting lives at risk.
But Gianni, well, one, did they ever solve your brother's murder?
No, my brother's murder has not been solved yet. I've been speaking with the special agent in charge of the Chicago field office on a monthly basis. He's been keeping me up to date. I actually just reached out the other day because I need to speak with them again to find out where things are going. But I'm hopeful now that it's in the FBI's hands that things could shift rather rapidly, but it has been certainly a lot of time has passed, and my family remains grieving, hurting, and we really need answers, and we need people brought to justice on this.
You know, of course, and you want answers, but also you want law enforcement to be able to do their job and share that with you. It always is suspect to me, you know, when you have an app that doesn't work as well as you would like, and the elected leaders don't support law enforcement the way they should. But it's curious that they're going to get rid of ShotSpotter within a month after the DNC. They're not getting rid of it before the DNC. They're getting rid of it after, which reeks to me of politics.
Exactly right.
Right.
I mean, it is, but what I know that they want to do is try to have as smooth as a DNC as possible. But there's going to be a lot of angry folks over there that's outside of that convention. If you look at the immigration situation or the migrant crisis that has hit Chicago, you're going to see a lot of people out there, and anything can happen. ShotSpotter is in 150 cities. It's on a bunch of college campuses. The technology actually did do something.
Right.
But again, now they're deciding to close this out, but not say this is our alternatives. That's going to be very problematic for the people of Chicago, especially the young and the poor people that they claim to care so much about in the Democratic Party.
Gianni, we have to run. You know that Dagan and my prayers are with you and your family. And
thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Always.
God bless you. Thank you, guys.